How is the powertrain module that drops in from above assembled? First, a 1.5-liter turbo engine and a 7-speed dry dual-clutch transmission are loaded onto an AGV transport cart. Moved to the powertrain sub-assembly area, the first operator lifts the engine onto a small assembly line. Once positioned on the fixture's locating pins, the fixture is adjusted to the correct angle. This 1.5-liter turbo engine actually debuted back in 2016. Next, the second operator mates the dual-clutch transmission to the engine. Upgraded to its 4th generation, the clutch discs handle higher temperatures, and top cooling vents keep water from getting inside. At this stage, only one bolt is pre-tightened to keep the transmission secure. Next, an electronic wrench tightens the 2 bolts connecting the transmission to the engine. The long right-side CV axle is installed here later. But why are they different lengths? Do you know why? When installing the starter motor, the operator hand threads 2 bolts a few turns to prevent cross-threading, then uses the electronic wrench. The starter converts battery power into mechanical energy, spinning the flywheel to start the engine. Next, the alternator goes onto the engine. One mounting bolt is installed first, just enough to keep it from falling. The wiring harness is organized, the AC compressor is installed, and a custom electric tool pre-tightens 3 bolts. The final step here is pre-tightening 2 alternator bolts. The operator then pre-tightens 2 engine-to-transmission bolts. Since these are in a hard-to-reach area, an electronic wrench won't work. They are hand-tightened first, then torqued manually. The bolt from the second station must also be retightened. When the torque wrench clicks, the spec is met. Because these 3 bolts aren't monitored by the tracking system, the operator must manually confirm completion. Next, a programmed robotic arm uses an electronic wrench to tighten 5 bolts on the alternator and AC compressor. The compressor circulates refrigerant through the vehicle's air conditioning system. The alternator harness is then routed to spec, and a small transmission cover is installed. 2 bolts are tightened with a custom electric tool, followed by the transmission ground cable. An electronic wrench handles final tightening. The next operator installs the belt tensioner. After fitting 2 bolts, the electronic wrench tightens them. The tensioner maintains proper belt tension to prevent slippage. The drive belt installed next powers both the alternator and AC compressor. Finally, the electrical connector for the compressor is plugged in. After installing a transmission mounting bracket, the vehicle's VIN label is applied. Once the starter harness is connected, the electronic wrench tightens it. Do you know where the other end of this cable connects? Finally, 3 transmission bracket bolts are pre-tightened. Next, a KUKA robot uses the electronic wrench to fully tighten those 3 bracket bolts. Properly programmed, KUKA robots work well in all kinds of manufacturing applications. Once those bolts are tight, the final operator on this line transfers the engine assembly to another production line, where the front suspension and remaining engine components will be installed. Follow for part 2, where we'll continue exploring the assembly process.